What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are going to be looking at 5 must-have weapon mods on the Bethesda.net website, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. King's Port's Dragon Bone Weapons Standalone, coming in at 16 megabytes of a download. Now I'm pretty sure we have covered this particular mod absolutely ages ago on the Bethesda.net website in one of these videos to do with the Series 2, but we are covering again as it just has released once again on the Bethesda.net website. This is going to be a Nexus port 2 with full permissions to head over to the site. Adds craftable Dragon Bone weapons to Skyrim. These originally have the same model meshes and textures, if not slightly tweaked ones, than the vanilla ones within the game. Now, in order for you guys to get these themselves, you will need the Dragon Bone smithing perk, and obviously they are worth getting as they are going to be somewhat very lore friendly and adapted to the base ones within the game. Gives you more variety, and honestly some of these weapons look really nice indeed. My favorite is going to be the Warhammer, closely followed by that is going to be the Greatsword. They flow within the base game absolutely naturally and beautifully. If you are looking for an alternative to do with that bone collection and you are rocking that set and you want something a little bit more implemented within the game and a little bit more variety too, this one is definitely going to be a winner. Weapon Pack 1, coming at 151.3 megabytes of a download, a mod from the nexusmods.com, and hopefully with full permissions to head over to the Bethesda.net website, as this is a great little bundle to pick up. This adds 10 new craftable and upgradable weapons to the game, each having their own different stats and crafting recipes to be added within the game. 2K textures scattered around for these particular ones. I'm only going to name a few, I'm not going to name all 10. Probably going to do a mini mod showcase of this particular mod, but definitely worth grabbing. For swords, you can get the Jade Greatsword. You can also get a Demon Sword, which is cool. Excalibur 45, which is personally going to be my favourite. You can also pick up a beautiful and massive Warhammer 2 and a shield, which is personally going to be my favourite. This shield is very nice indeed, which is going to be Apollo's shield, and it is just going to be the values 2 scattered around. And for the value of the shield, let alone just an example, is going to be less than dragon scale. All of the other ones are going to be around dragon bone, the majority of them. Some of them are going to be between Nordic and glass 2. So overall, quite a mid to high tier level pack to be hitting onto the Bethesda website. This it does include a bow too. So in conjunction, I think you do get approximately, I think 4 or 6 different swords. You get a Warhammer, and also as well you get a shield and a bow. Weapons Collection 3, coming in at a big boy download size of 214.3 megabytes of a download, adds 10 new craftable and upgradable weapons to the game, each having different stats, crafting and temper recipes based on what you would appear within the base game via their own scripts. Available in the original resolution, optimal downscale 2K resolution, and for this particular one I'm only going to reel off a few weapons that you do get with this particular mod, such as the Abyss Greatsword, which is going to be coming in at 22 damage, similar to Ebony. An Ebony smithing perk is required. All of these are going to have different tiers of smithing perks and requirements and sort of ingredients to make, so please do look them up if you do see any ones that you are interested in. Also as well, Defender's Greatsword, there's going to be a Bloody Axe, there's going to be a Monster Tooth, there is going to be a Stormbreaker, which is going to look absolutely sick, which obviously, as we all know, is going to be Thor's axe, and also as well there's going to be Thor's hammer added into this particular weapon pack. Guys, if you like what you see, I encourage you to grab these as always. Not too sure if the mod author is going to release these singly, as it is quotation a collection, but would like to see them as a singlet because of the download size, but overall very happy with these. Craftable Staffs, coming in at 15.5 megabytes of a download, adds 5 staffs for you to craft at any smithing station. This mod author made this mod because it seemed like to them that the vanilla staffs get pretty useless as you get to a high level within the game. The staffs come in a variety of Dwemer, Elven, Steel, Ebony and Daedric. all having their own retextures to do with their own staffs, and all will shoot flames, better and higher tiers for the more damage, applying to each of the staffs in correspondence to those particular tiers. You will need the correct smithing perks to create these, and they'll all be found within the miscellaneous section. For those who do not wish to craft them or do not have the materials or time, head over to Dragon's Reach, go into Ferenga's office, and you can obtain all of the staffs there via a chest. Personally, I crafted these up at the smithing station, and overall they are pretty cool. Love the leveling system and love how much damage these bad boys put out. Billyro Armours and Weapons Compendium, coming in at 220 megabytes of a download. This is an open perms and permissions from the nexusmods.com to head over to the Bethesda.net website. This includes every armor and weapon by Billyro to date. We've pretty much covered a lot of that original mod author stuff on this particular channel, and without a shadow of a doubt, all of the models, meshes and textures are going to be absolutely finesse. If you want a high quality mod to added within your game for, let's be honest, not a lot of download size, for this one you do get an awful lot within it. Now, I'm not too sure how many weapons you do get with this particular set. There's probably going to be over 20 or 30 weapons. They are looking like absolutely awesome. I haven't seen one yet which I don't like, and as well with this particular one you will get 4 sets of armor, but obviously you will get the additional set of quotation armor that is going to be in a variant of shield, heavy and light. Honestly guys, this is really nice indeed. Some of the armors, as we have covered prior to this, aka the Peacekeeper armor, which is going to be for females only and will not appear on male characters. We've also seen the other ones of Spell Swords armor set, which is great for males, so anyone is kind of looking for a little bit of a Viking build or a Templar build with that chainmail, and as well all of the weapons you can pretty much fit into any particular class or playstyle that you are currently using within the game. Dragon Steel Weapons, coming in at 20.2 megabytes of a download, adds a complete weapon set with 2 texture variants that you guys can pick up from. One is going to be dirty and one is going to be a little bit rusty. The other one is going to be a clean looking variant too, so you can either have dirty and rusty or an absolute polished blade. It's entirely up to you. But for this one, it is going to include a bow, arrows, battle axe, war axe, warhammer, sword, longsword, mace, hammer and a dagger. All of that for an incredibly low download size. I am personally going to be taken away by the amount of detailing through that hilt. That hilt is going to be the main focus point of this particular mod. Look how beautiful that is. You know what the hilt is? It's basically the handle bit and sort of the end or the bottom bit. Maybe screw up your fist, screw up your fist, look at the bottom of it. Near there is where the hilt is going to be. But you can grab all of this within the Dragon Bone section. There's obviously going to be those 2 variants to pick from. Super easy to grab, super easy to craft, and they look absolutely beautiful. If you want something different and unique, this is going to be a great weapon mod to pick up. Runed Nordic Weapons. This is going to be the replacer version. You can actually get the standalone version. It is out there too, but I wanted to look at the replacer version just to save myself a little bit of space and time. This one is coming in at 15.5 megabytes of a download, a original port from the nexusmods.com, and it replaces all of the Nordic weapons to ruined ones. Each weapon has a Dovahkiin on the weapon, sword, dagger, war axe, and the blade, battle axe. Axe mace, is going to be slightly different within the handle and the hilt. The warhammer is going to be on top of the head, and bow is going to be in front of the arms. This is very interesting indeed. I do like the glow. It's kind of like what we see from Kevin Van Nord from an iconic duo such as Cam and Seb on Skyrim. That definitely does remind me of this particular armor from that. I don't know why, I just get those vibes looking at it and enjoying it on the game. Textures are going to be pretty bog standard within this particular mod, nothing to write home about if I'm perfectly honest. If you want a new sort of variant of the Nordic weapons within the game, grab this one. They are very sort of true to their ancestors or ancient weapons. To be honest, you could view it as an aspect of that, but personally not too much different to do with the vanilla ones. I mean, they look great at night, don't get me wrong. Won't be showcasing that on this video. I'm just showing you what the bare bones of it, what it would look like if you are journeying throughout the day. IWBW iron, coming in at 25.3 megabytes of a download. This is a massive improvement to the standalone iron weapons that we are used to seeing within the vanilla base game. Changes quite a few things such as the iron dagger, longsword, greatsword, warhammer, war axe, battle axe, imperial bow and iron mace. They have been dramatically changed and overall look really nice and aesthetically pleasing throughout. Thus, upon downloading this one and trying out yourself, guys, this is really nice indeed. I couldn't actually fault this whatsoever. I love the detailing on certain selected pieces such as the war axe blade itself and the battle axe. The mace was really nice. The sword, actually, the whole entire shape of that was really cool, and just in general it's a absolute brilliant mod. I think you can get this one two different versions. I'll link both down in the description, but for this one we are showcasing the, as I said before, the IWBW iron within this particular video. I think this is absolutely great. Also replaces the iron shield too, which is really polished. Guys, pairing this with another mod such as in this particular video that will change it, will dramatically change the vanilla game as we know it. Staffs of Necromancy, coming in at 9.8 megabytes of a download, a port from the nexusmods.com. This merged mod adds 10 new staffs to the game based around necromancy, as well as making them craftable at the forge for you guys to pick up. You will get them, you will need to find them on necromancy once you are level 30 plus, and you can make them at the forge under the Daedric category. The ingredients for each and individual staff is going to be 2 ingots of ebony and 1 Daedric heart. So pick wisely of your staff, not only the enchantment and the benefits of each individual one, but also aesthetic and appearance too, something that caters towards you. And if you want to switch up, make sure you stock up on those Daedric hearts. Gothic 3 weapons pack, coming in at 71.8 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a port from the nexusmods.com, and this mod adds 4 new swords, 3 being one-handers and 1 being a two-hander. Also, with this particular pack, you do get 2 staves. All can be found within a new location within this particular mod called the Smuggler's Den, north from Windhelm. The weapon stats are going to be fully listed and run down on the Standalone website if you do want to check out all of the stats. If not, you might be able to get a few tweaks or sort of an idea of what they would be via looking at this particular clip on screen now. The aesthetics of these particular blades, staves, just look absolutely sensational. I love these. Again, such a interesting new mod. Not only do you get a collection of weapons, which we all know have been said and done, but I do love it when they give you sort of that little extra, and that in this case is going to be a new location to grab them all. Really worth checking this one out this particular week. I absolutely love this particular pack. As I said before, nice little treasure to pick up via going through an abandoned little smuggler's den. So guys, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. Click that subscribe button right next as well. There is going to be a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification in some way, shape or form when I upload a video to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.